Hello and good morning and good afternoon from wherever you're watching from. Yeah, my name is Martha, and today we are talking about spiritual awakening. What is spiritual awakening? Spiritual awakening means waking up from an illusion and seeing things as they really are. So, what happens during and after spiritual awakening, and why is it so painful? So first of all, we live in a matrix, or in an illusion. So when spiritual awakening happens, we realize that we have been living a lie all our lives, and it is quite painful. But it is not the realization of living a lie that really pains, because that one you are looking at it from outside. What really pains is knowing that we ourselves have been a lie to ourselves, because that is when our real self want to come out. So you realize, oh, I thought I was like this and like this. But you realize that is not the real you. There is a hidden you that is more powerful, much smarter, much valuable, much respectable, somebody of more value than you ever imagined or you ever thought about. So that realization makes some of the people, or most of the people, go into shock and in denial, because you can be up to 60 years old or 70, and then you realize, oh my God, I've been living a lie all this time. How comes I didn't know? And then you see all the relationships you've had, all the messes you've done in your life. You never knew your value. So sometimes people, or most of the times, or all of the times, most people go into denial and they end up getting into depression. They become suicidal. They become lazy. They don't want to do anything. Some, they become drunkards. So that is where most of the pain comes from. Because, for example, let's say you're married, and then you realize you are married to a fraud. Yes, you will feel pain, but the pain, most of the pain will be like from the fact that you yourself were part of it and you couldn't see it. That is, most people want to put it like you're pained because you didn't, the other person was a fraud. But no, the pain comes from the fact that you couldn't see it and you were part of it for so long, you know. So anyway, then what triggers a spiritual awakening? Most of the times, spiritual awakening is triggered by a life-changing event, like loss of a loved one, divorce, near-death experiences, a sickness, mental health issues, midlife crisis, trauma, relocation. Yeah, relocation also can cause trauma that can cause can trigger a spiritual awakening, among many other things, like loss of a property. I don't know if I talked about near-death experiences. Yeah, like being in a coma. Those kind of things usually trigger near-death experiences. So after a spiritual awakening, after spiritual awakening, now comes the hard work of integrating that learning Because spiritual awakening is what like Christians call being born again. A new version of you comes out, that you never knew existed, That is where some people realize, oh, I can be an author, I can be a musician, this is my value, this is who I am. But now you have to create new habits for that. This is a former Martha. Martha used to party all the time. Martha don't know who she is. Martha is a crazy girl. Martha is dating the craziest man in the estate. Then Martha comes and realizes, oh, Martha is capable of so much more. Martha is a valuable woman. Martha is a marvelous girl. She can achieve anything that she wants. So now, to change from the old you to the new you, you will need to create new habits. That is where the work begins, and that is what we call the inner work. That inner work is what is now most difficult, because it takes a lot of courage, it takes a lot of commitment, and also it needs consistency. So, but it is doable. Many people have done it, and many people continue to do it. And yes, so that is the little bit I needed to talk about spiritual awakening and that process and how it feels like, and for me what it means, and what you can do to go to the next level after your awakening. It's not the end of the road. It's tough. I explained why it feels so painful, because of the death of who you thought you were. When you realize even you are who you thought you are, somebody who you never knew. Of course, it's quite painful. So we are in this together. I have been there myself. I'm still trying to work on myself. It has been a journey. It was not an easy one. And then if you've been through that journey, you know about the isolation, where you don't have a lot of friends. You end up being alone. People think you're crazy. People think something is wrong with you. Then you know about the stalking for some of you, and the smear campaigns. Those are really, really hard things, especially if you came to awakening through narcissist and psychopathic abuse. It's really hard, especially when you think, how did I ever get involved with this kind of people, But it is what it is, and it happened for a reason. For you to know who you are and to wake up to your power and to claim your sovereignty, and to know that you're divinely protected and guided, and to know that your ancestors are there for you, and the spirit guides and the angels. And another reason why we also go through this spiritual awakening is when we try too hard to isolate the source from ourselves. So, and the source, which we can either call God or our higher self, tries to show us we cannot run on AI mode, like a robot. We are not robots, so you cannot separate yourself from the source. So that is why we have to go through that ego death, for us to realize who we are and to wake up to our full potential, and then put in the work and go to the next level. And it's doable, and we can all do it If you have already done your inner work, that's cool. If you are in the process of doing your inner work, anyway, it's an everyday, it's a lifetime journey. It's not a destination. So inner work is an everyday thing. You have to make it like a habit, you know, because you will no longer be the older person you used to be, the person who used to run like a robot, you know. You have to integrate that into the new you and make a new habit, new pattern, and that is how you'll end up achieving your goals. So that's the end of the video for now. It was nice talking to you. If you like, share and also subscribe, and see you for the next video. Thank you.